people that are of like minds, and also be in the midst of people of God. This one is very important. Imagine me buying bread for 1,000, and if you see the bread, very tiny, something you can just eat twice at most. The way the rate of things skyrockets in this Cyprus, or more crazy go. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the market today to buy spaghetti, and maybe that spaghetti is 10 TL. Tomorrow you can get there and that spaghetti is 15 TL. Perfect example. When I came 7 months ago, I bought Indomie for 2.5 TL because Indomie is just small, 2.5 TL, you know. Now, as at now, Indomie is like 5 TL. And it will be increasing small. When you go back the next time, you see that it is already 3 TL. When you go back another time, you see that it is 3.5. When you go back another time, you see that it's 4. So you won't really, you know, feel it because it's small. They will be adding the money. It's small. A crate of egg is now 50 something TL. Do you understand? And when I came, a crate of egg was like 30 something TL. Now it is 50 something TL. You understand? That is how it is. Water, when I came, I think water was 14 TL or maybe 18 TL. Now it is maybe 28 TL. Small. The next time they bring the water, they'll say, oh, water is expensive. Do you know gas now? Our cylinder gas is, when I came, I think it was 150 TL or something. Right now, gas is 280 TL. As at now that I'm talking to you. And you know, these things happen like that. It's not like it will just jump from one rate to another rate though. It's just small. The other part that I will never understand, that I will never ever understand in this Cyprus, is that house rent. Do you know that in this place, when you are working in this place, you know, you work and you earn in TL. TL is their currency. That's Turkish lira. That's what it means. We have our own currency. Let me show you how the TL looks like. This is 100 TL, and currently the rate is like 43 or 44 at most. So this money I'm holding like this is like 4,400 or let's say 4,300. This is it, like this. This is another 100 TL. This is 50 TL. That's half of, you know. This is 20 TL. The highest currency here is 200 TL. There's another one that is 200 TL, just one note. So if you're holding 200 TL, you're holding like 8,000 plus, you know, compared to Nigeria. Then we have coins, you know. This is, okay, I have 5 lira too. This is 5 TL. This 5 TL. You know. Now, what I'm trying to say is that, do you know in this place, because they accept other currencies, like you can buy in dollars here, you can use dollars, you can use euros, you can use pounds. Most of the houses here are, you pay for them in dollars or in pounds or in euros. I mean, it's crazy. If you are earning in TL, for instance, if you're earning in TL and you are paying in pounds or in dollars or in euros, how do you place that? Like, it doesn't even make sense to me, because why are you people not collecting house rent in your own country's currency? The matata yamio, as in, sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, what's happening in this country? Because I don't understand. Why are you charging, or why are you asking people to pay in TL? And you know that there are some stores that even to buy a dress, you buy in dollars or in euros or in pounds. I'm like, can you mean go okay? I'm like, how can I be earning in TL and I'm paying for stuff in pounds, in dollars, in euros? Who does that? Hi, Cyprus does that too. Cyprus does that. So, it is bills, and you know, most of the houses here, some of them pay their rent in per month. Some of them collect their rent in 3 months, some 6 months, some 1 year. My dear, it's not a small money. It is not a small money. You know, I feel like this is when I now understand what it feels to be responsible for yourself. Hey. Let's let's not talk it. The Lord is our helper. The Lord is what? Our helper. Let's not talk it. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So yeah, that's just it. But I remember something that happened to me when I just came here. If you are somebody that you know, is used to your family back in the house, or you know, before you relocate, my dear, you are going to miss them when you travel or when you leave. You won't believe that one day my mom had called me, we had spoken, she's like, oh my baby, how are you? You know, my mom had said, you know, she had greeted me, she said, how is that place? You know, giving her the gist. And as my mom just dropped the phone, I think it just occurred to me again that I will not be seeing my mommy again, or like, you know, like I'm not with her, like I'm not far from her, I can't just rush home and all that. I'm like, my dear, I started crying, you know. Like I was crying, I was in tears. Hey mom, how are you? How's everybody at home? I miss you so much. I miss you, like, I miss you so much. I love you. Bye. Greet Ife for me. Oh, please tell Ife to be a good boy. And greet Daddy for me too. Me an adult. I won't lie to you. So if you are, you know, the only kind of person, you're used to your family, you have a lot of friends, when you relocate or when you travel, you are going to miss your friends. Like, you are going to miss your friends. I won't deny it. Like, I miss a lot of my friends. I miss the fact that, you know, I can just call one of my friends and say, oh babe, I'm coming to your house, you know, I'm coming to your office, and you know, we'll just meet and chat and talk. I miss those things. Hey Jesus, talking about it now is even making me miss it more. Oh my god, I miss it. I miss that I can't even attend parties. Like, me, you know, imagine that people, those who know me back then in Nigeria know that most of my Saturdays I always have one event or the other to attend, again because of the nature of my job as an event host. You know what I'm trying to say? So I can go months without attending any Owambe, and wow, that's wow. You know, another thing I miss about Nigeria is that, Jesus, in this place there are no bikes. If you miss the bus, you have missed it. If you miss the bus, my dear, you have to wait for another 2 hours, because the buses here, most of the school buses, you know, move every 2 hours. They move every 2 hours. So if you miss it by 8 a.m, you have to wait till 10 a.m. So imagine if you have a lecture by 8 a.m. and you miss the bus. It's either you pay for a cab to take you to school, which is even very expensive, or you wait for 2 hours time when the bus is going to come back. My dear, there's no bike. Me back then in Lagos, me and bikes 5 and 6 stronger together. Like, I don't even bother. Once I'm going to a place and I know that I cannot meet up, or like, you know, I mean, there was one day I was so frustrated. I'm like, what is the meaning of this? I can't even get a bike to jump on, so that's how I'm going to miss this lecture today. It was so painful. It was so painful, you know. But you know, again, another thing I miss not making my hair. Like, do you know, this is the second time I'm making my hair in 6 months. This hair I have on is the second time I'm literally making hair in 6 months. It has never happened to me. Even with the fact that back in Nigeria, like, I don't really make hair. Like, I'm not like, you know, a freak of always making hair. But man, you people know now, you know, I still, you know, try to, you know, look prim and proper, you know. My dear, now, hey, where's the money? Do you know how much they make hair in this place? I mean, I make hair for people now, and I know how much I charge. Do you get? When you are making somebody's hair, it's like 300 TL. Do the calculation in Nigerian currency. You have to do the rate. Do the calculation. So me, when I want to go and make my hair, I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to pay this money. I better go. Do you understand? Another thing I want to tell you, if you are going to a new place and you know that, oh, this place is, a cold place or a hot place, ask questions. Ask questions. I'm telling you now, ask questions for people that are living there. If they tell you it gets cold between so time and so, ask them, how cold does it get? People of God, you will not believe that there was a day at degrees heat -1 degrees, and that day, hey, it looked like, people of God, you won't believe there was a day at degrees heat, I think minus, was it 2, and it was looking like -1 or 0, if there's anything like that. It was freezing cold. Jesus, it was freezing cold. There was a day I didn't take my bath though. I beg, don't tell anybody, don't let them hear. I could not even take off my clothes. I was wearing 3 dresses, 3 with winter jackets, with everything. Oh, I said today I will not bath. I said, what kind of wicked cold is this? The water is like ice block. I'm not even exaggerating this thing. So ask from anybody who is in Cyprus during winter. It doesn't really snow, but it is crazily cold. What? Man, I can't imagine. Do you know that time I cannot use water coming from the tap to wash plates? God forbid. Me, I will microwave water to wash plates. I'll microwave water if I want to cook and I know that I'm going to maybe cut something or have to put my hand in water. I will microwave the water and make it, or boil it somehow. I will just make sure it is warm because it is too cold. So if you are going to a country and then the person says, oh, it's usually cold in December, it's usually cold in November, ask them how cold though. Ask them how cold. I'm telling you now. Do you know, one of my friends was telling me that when she came here, the first time she came here, when it became so cold, she couldn't walk. They had to put her on a wheelchair and rush her to the emergency unit. That's how crazy and how wicked the cold here is. And you know that this cold gets into your bone marrows. I'm not even joking, no. So if you're going to a place or if you're relocating and anybody, they tell you, it's usually cold, my dear, ask questions or ask them, how cold does it get? Like, what's the degrees? How does it feel like? Then when it is summer, now we're approaching summer now, spring is even like wrapping up. We're approaching summer, my dear. I learned that also the summer here is always hot. I've experienced in one of those days when I was having my bath, the water is hot, like hot to smoke. It was bringing out smoke. I'm not even joking. Hot like this. You can't pour the water on your body, on your skin. I say, hey, waiting be this one. And you know, my friends were telling me that it's even going to get hotter than that. I said, it is well. It is well, because I don't know what to say. So in this period now, if you don't wake up quite early to take your bath before the sun begins to shine, my dear, you're on your own lower, because by the time you're taking your bath in the afternoon, the water is so hot. It is so hot. Hey, yeah. I don't know. I'm still trying to understand this weather very well, but I feel like this Cyprus weather is like the most confused weather, because it's even going to be windy sometimes. The sun is going to be shining, it's going to be windy, so you don't even know whether you are cold or you are hot. You are just in between. You're like, what's happening here? What's going on? Oh my god. But overall, it's been really beautiful, honestly. I'm enjoying my stay here. I'm enjoying my stay. God is faithful. I just bless God. So as I wrap up this vlog, I think I'm going to add a video clip of when I was leaving my friends, my farewell mini kind of hangout with my friends. I'm happy that I'm able to create those memories before I left. I'm so happy. Like, if I didn't create those memories, oh my god, pay me. But I'm happy that I had those memories. I have them now to to watch, to look at, and yeah, to be excited about. Finally, as I wrap this up, I think what I want to say is, anywhere you are going, you know, anywhere you are going, anywhere God is sending you to, as much as possible, hold on to the promises of God, and be sure, believe those promises and declare those promises over your life. Honestly, you know, most of the things I've experienced here since I came here, like I was sharing some time ago, that I've been here now for 7 months, and honestly, I can't be stranded. I cannot be stranded, because I know what God told me. I know the things that I have believed. People are saying, oh, Cyprus is hard, there's no job, Cyprus is a tough place. I didn't come here to look for a job, you know. It's not a job I came here to look for. God is sorting me out. Do you understand? God is sorting me out. I came here to study, and I want to focus on my studies, all right? But somehow God is sorting me out, you know. I remember when I needed to pay some part of my school fees some time ago, and I needed money. God provided miraculously. God provided, the money came. So I think what I want to just emphasize, you know, as I end this video, is know the God you believe and hold on to the promises of God. If people are declaring that a place is harsh, a place is hard, you don't join them. Oh. Don't join them to declare those things. Don't join them. So even I know that you know, as a lot of things are even going on in Nigeria now, you know, things are not in, you know, the best positions and all that. Still know what you believe. In that same Nigeria, people are still making it. People are still, you know, excelling. People are still doing their best. People are still making waves for themselves. People are still making names for themselves. Know what you believe and declare it. What you believe is what is going to happen to you. You may think this is like, oh, it's cliche, oh, motivate. This is not motivational. This one, tested and trusted. I'm telling you the truth. Like, this is a hack that you understand. Know the God you believe. Know the God you believe, and believe the one who is sending you. Believe the one who is sending you. You know, recently I was talking about the fact that so far with what I have seen, God is the one that would send you on an errand and back you up after giving you transport fare. Do you understand? Like, He's going to give you transport fare, everything you need for that journey. God is going to provide it. And even after He has given you everything you need for that journey, He's still going to be with you in that journey and still say, baby girl, when you need anything, I'm going to be right here so you can talk to me. God is the only person who can do that for you. So if you know that, see, this journey I'm about to embark on, this thing I'm going to do, God is in it with me. Believe that God that is in it with you and stick to Him. Do you understand? So I don't know how to explain this, but I hope you get it. I just hope you get it. I'm trying to explain it. I don't want to say some things. I don't want to say some things, honestly. But I just hope you get it. And I hope that the Holy Spirit is going to, explain these things to you very well. No. God is faithful. God is faithful. God is faithful. All right. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, if I come your way again in another video, continue to trust God. God is faithful. Continue to hold on to God's word. And yes, please leave a comment, subscribe, share, like, tell your friends, let them come. Let us